In June, the game worlds were already at their breaking points. A town was already sick. The zone was already turning people into weapons. The steelworks had already become a graveyard of secrets. The threat in the woods was already coming. When the world has already changed, what do you choose to do? You can wait for a perfect answer. You can hesitate until the moment passes, or you can act with what you have. That was June on Seth on Duty. Courage to act. Pathologic 3 gave June its hardest question. How do you help when the system is already breaking faster than you can understand it? The game pulled me in through atmosphere, writing, diagnosis, and the pressure of trying to keep people alive in a town that felt like it was turning against all reason. The strongest moments were built around responsibility, trying to correct old mistakes, opening a hospital, replacing panic with science, diagnosing patients while time, resources, and trust kept running out. That was where Pathologic worked best for me. It made action feel responsible and heavy rather than heroic. That game also made me draw a line. As much as I respected the writing and atmosphere, the mechanics eventually pulled me away from the part of the experience I valued most. Continuing the series for the sake of finishing the game would not have served the channel, so I stepped away. That still fits June's theme. Sometimes courage means pushing through. Sometimes it means admitting it is time to stop. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 gave June its combat discipline and stands as the longest running series on the channel. The zone punishes hesitation and panic just as quickly as it rewards reflex. That balance defined the month. Every major step forward carried another question. Who do you trust? Who do you help? Who is already too far gone? And what do you do when every faction has a truth, but none of them are clean? The combat stayed brutal, but the best moments were not just about pulling the trigger. They were about everything else that led up to it, and what would happen after. Watching, listening, reading the situation, choosing when to move, when to wait, when to help, and when to open fire. That became the rhythm. Observe, process, act. By the end of June, the path forward felt unstable, dangerous, and full of warning signs, but still necessary. That is why the zone works so well from this channel. It makes courage look like composure under pressure. Cronos became the atmospheric center of June. The Steelworks arc had the exact kind of piercing darkness that I like this channel to carry. Ruined industry, quarantine, infection, memory, and the feeling that every answer was buried under something worse. What made it powerful was the descent. Every room suggested a larger failure. Every note pointed blame at people powerless over the situation. Every fight hinged on desperation to simply survive. Despite all of that, we kept the traveler moving. The path was dangerous, but something still needed to be found. That is a different kind of courage. The courage to look deeper. to follow the evidence and enter the place others did not survive, to keep asking what happened, even when the answer is clearly going to hurt. By the end of June, Cronos left us with a warning, a hospital, and a threshold. Not closure, the next descent. He is Coming gave June its simplest survival metaphor. The threat is coming. You cannot negotiate with that, nor pretend there is unlimited time. You choose how to spend the steps you have left. That made every run feel like a preparation under pressure. How far do I push? What do I need now? What will matter later? How much risk can I afford before the next threat arrives? I did not master each run, and that made the lesson even cleaner. Courage is not guaranteed success. Sometimes courage is using limited time wisely, failing, learning, and stepping back in with a better plan for next time. That was the creator lesson in June. I cannot control which video breaks through. I also cannot control whether every series finds its audience right away. I definitely cannot control whether every game holds up the way I hoped it would. But I can control the standard, the schedule, the tone, the choices, and the willingness to keep going when something fits, and the willingness to stop when something does not. June was about action. The courage to help when the town was already breaking. The courage to decide when every side has been compromised. The courage to descend when the truth is buried. The courage to prepare when the threat is coming. And the courage to stop when continuing would not be honest. That was June on Seth on Duty. The courage to act, and when the world will not change, change what is still in your hands.